Maverick 100.9 Aggie Lands Country Alternative. It's Corliss. Not only do we have new music at this time, but we've got somebody new that we haven't got to meet up with yet. Dallas Burrow, how are you?
I'm good. Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
I am so excited to finally have you on. I've heard amazing things about you. And along the lines of your brand new single, I kind of want to ask you where you're from, because you've got a new single called Rivertown. And I'm like, well, which Rivertown are you talking about?
Yeah, I grew up in New Braunfels. So I grew up hanging on the Guadalupe. Got my first job down there on the Guadalupe River, on River Road. The Comal River also runs through New Braunfels. Spend a lot of time on there.
So you grew up on the best Rivertown.
Yeah, well, definitely one of them for sure.
It's my personal favorite, I should say. And is that what the new single is about? Is about New Braunfels, or?
Yeah, mostly. I mean, a lot of my songwriting is autobiographical, I guess you could say. So, it's definitely about, growing up in New Braunfels. It was easy to get kind of tangled up with the cops here when I was a kid. That it happened a few times. That's in the song. There's an old rivalry between the schools. I went to New Braunfels High. We got Canyon High School across town, and so there's kind of a line about like dating a girl from the rival school and stuff like that. And so it's all sort of torn from my actual life experiences
and your childhood. You're a storyteller, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
I love it. Well, let's let them have it. We're going to debut this on Maverick 100.9 and then be back with Dallas Burrow. This is Rivertown on Maverick 100.9. That was Rivertown, the latest from Dallas Burrow on Maverick 100.9. I've got Dallas here, a New Braunfels native, which is funny to me because obviously all of my musician friends live in New Braunfels, but none of them are from there. I think you're the first person I ever met that's from there.
Born and raised. My family goes way back. I own a little music venue here in New Braunfels also. It's called the Redbird Listening Room.
Oh, I love a good listening room. Really? You own one?
Yeah, my family and I do. Yeah.
I'm literally like writing my notes right now so that I can come check it out while I'm down there. So tell me what else is going on music-wise. Is this your first radio single?
This is my first radio promotion to Texas radio.
Okay. Well, congrats first.
Thank you. Yeah. This is actually my third full-length record. The last couple albums, we concentrated on Americana radio. And this time around, being a Texan, I feel like maybe I was late to the party trying to, work to Texas radio. But so this is... So I appreciate you very much picking up the single and having me on to speak with you and stuff like that. It means a lot to me.
Well, of course. Now, so the most recent album, is that out now or is that coming?
The new record will be coming out on June 16th.
Soon.
Yeah. So the radio single just came out like last Friday, and so we're counting down the days till the album comes out. Yeah.
Oh, big congrats! Your third album, right?
Yep, that's right. Yep. The album is called Blood Brothers, and the reason is because the title track tells the story of my dad becoming blood brothers with Townes Van Zandt. Townes is one of the great songwriters of all time. And so back in the 60s and 70s, my dad used to run around with those guys, Townes and Guy Clark and guys like that. And they were all hanging out one late night, and Townes had the crazy idea they should cut their arms and become blood brothers. So they did. And so that's a big part of where my influence comes from as a songwriter, is from my dad, who's also a great songwriter. And then there's also a co-write on the record with my friend Charlie Crockett, a song called The Only Game in Town. And we've got a music video coming out for that. And then there's just a bunch of other great guest musicians on the album. Yeah, I find inspiration from all kinds of places and really feel fortunate to get to have worked with all these different players and musicians and stuff. It's I feel pretty lucky.
Absolutely. Well, I'm now curious to dig back through your previous library. So I'm going to be doing that. Everybody else can. You got to follow Dallas Burrow. Go check out those albums. New album, Blood Brothers, coming out June 16th. And new single, Rivertown, is available now. Dang, Dallas, you just brought us all the fun to Maverick today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thank you for having me.